Alright, so for the vertex form of a quadratic equation, we know that we have f of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. This is the vertex form of a quadratic equation. And it gives you a lot of information about the graph. For instance, if a is greater than 0, then we know that the minimum value of the function is k. So this is my moving up or down. So k lets me know how far I moved up or how far I moved down. If a is less than 0, that means it's a negative number. Then it lets me know that this is a maximum value instead, and it's flipped upside down. Also, the h value tells me which direction I move, to the left or the right on the x-axis. So let's look at problem 3. It says y equals 3 times x minus 4 squared minus 2. It says what are the vertex, the axis of symmetry, the maximum or minimum value, and the domain and the range. Okay, so we know that the vertex is, from our original function, is h and k, and our h is 4 and our k is, it says in our original function, equation, is plus k. Here we have minus 2. So that means this is going to be a negative 2. So we have 4 and negative 2. So our vertex is at, oops, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Our vertex is at 4 and negative 2. The axis of symmetry is just my h value, so x equals 4 is my axis of symmetry. Since my a is greater than 0, I know that this is my minimum value. So my minimum value is this negative 2. And we can, and so that means, so we can, then lets us know something about the domain also. So the domain usually for quadratic functions is all real numbers. There's no restrictions. And then my range, since we know my minimum value, is y is greater than or equal to negative 2. So let's actually graph it. And my free graphing calculator at www.desmos.com gives me y equals 3 times x. Sorry, I forgot the equation. X minus 4 squared plus, minus 2. All right, so here it is. Here's our minimum value of negative 2. I know that I've moved over, and it's going to be in the positive 4 direction. My vertex is 4, negative 2, like we said also. And I think that is it. So let's take a look at the next one. It says, what is the vertex, axis of symmetry, minimum or maximum, and the domain and range of the function? So first of all, let's write it out. We have y equals negative 2 times x plus 1 squared plus 4. And to remind ourselves, let's write down the formula, or the vertex form. F of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. Okay, and so we know h and k are my vertex. So my vertex is going to be, and notice that I have a minus sign, this is a plus sign, so it's going to be opposite. So negative 1, comma 4 is my vertex. My axis of symmetry is just my h value, is x equals negative 1. My, what else do they ask me for? Oh, my minimum value, minimum or maximum value. Well, because this is a negative, my value is less than 2 is negative. This is going to be a maximum value. So max is y equal 4. So I know it's going to be flipped upside down and have a maximum value. Domain is always all real numbers. That's the symbol for all real numbers. And the range, we know that since we have a maximum of 4, that my y has to be less than or equal to 4. Okay, so let's graph it and see if we get what they said here. So my free graphic calculator, www.desmos.com, y equals -2 times x plus 1 squared, and I'm sorry, I forgot, plus 4. There we go. Alright, so here's my maximum at 4. It's upside down. Here's my vertex at -1, 4. My axis of symmetry at x equals -1. Domain is all real numbers. There's no restrictions. And my y value, my maximum value is 4. So the range would be all values less than or equal to 4. We answer all parts? Yes, we did. I hope that this helps.